Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Yes, that is what the general proverb is. But today I am going to come up with something else from Ancient Wisdom. And this is something that MP Pandit, Madhav Pundalik Pandit, who was the spiritual caretaker of Aurobindo Ashram for a long time, used to say. And when I heard him for the first time, it didn't really make any sense to me. But today it does. And what he used to say is, when the going gets tough, take a step back. And what does he mean? What he means is take a step back, see where you are going, and look at these 5 aspects of your journey. First is the purpose. Is the purpose too lofty? Is the purpose you are not able to explain to people? Is the purpose such that you yourself are not convinced? If so, break the purpose down into reachable goals or objectives. The second is the karta. Karta is you. Are you somewhere or other, in some way or the other, not fitting in the profile that is required? The example of a telephone operator is given. She had a very beautiful voice. She had very beautiful temperament. And for this job of telephone operator, she was completely fit. But because of certain physical attributes that she didn't have, she would repeatedly get rejected. The way she found out of this problem was she called up the interviewer prior to the interview 3 times. Once for fixing the interview, second time for changing the scheduled time, and third time to tell them that she was on the way. And she intentionally went there last of all. Before she went over there, her job was decided and it was fixed and it was offered to her on a platter. She knew that her strength was talking on phone and not being present in person. So she used her strength to the hilt to land the job. The next one is the karanam, or the machinery, technology, wherewithal that you are using. Look at that. Is it outdated? Is it something that people are not used to? Is it something that people would not be convinced with? If so, change those, because all the time you require the help of the network. Network is your net worth. And you also require somewhere or the other people's contribution to your work. So if the technology is the problem, try and change the technology. And lastly, the pruthak chesta. Pruthak chesta is the activities that you do with all these. Are the activities not productive enough? What are the types of activities that you are doing? Divide those into 3 categories: productive, assertive, and vested. Productive are those which give some immediate result. Assertive are those which give result in future sometime. They create an asset which we can utilize in future. And vested are those which don't do anything of these. So those vested activities have to be cut down, and productive and assertive activities have to be improved. And last is the daiva. Daiva are those factors which you are not able to see because you are preconceived notions, because of your own stereotypes, or because you do not have the knowledge to understand, and this is where the role of a mentor, a guide, or a coach comes in. So try to get a mentor, coach, or guide to look at your blind spot. The blind spot you will not be able to notice, that is why it is called as blind spot. Ask somebody else, anybody else, about your work, give them enough idea about your work, and they will be able to spot the blind spot easily. So these are the 5 things which you need to do when going gets tough. Take a step back, but take a step back actively, and you will see most of the world-known people have done this at least once or twice in their life in order to get even better success. And all this is essentially given in Srimad Bhagavad Gita when Sri Krishna gives the 5 reasons for success. Adhishtanam tatha karta karanam cha pruthak vidam vividhascha pruthak cheshta daivam chaivatra panchamam. That is ancient wisdom. Namaskar.